Hey, what's up, everybody? So we're going to go live right now. So as you jump in, let me know that you are in. And what's up, Brother Tony? What's happening? So we're going to go live. I'm going to let some of you get in here, locked and loaded. And then we'll get started talking about some goodies today in the CEO Warrior world. So give me what you're thinking about, Brother Tony, today. What are you thinking about? I'm going to get myself over there on this side of things. And then we're going to deliver some content. We're probably going to go for a solid 30 minutes or so. And then after 30 minutes, we will be out and everybody can go and enjoy their amazing lunch. Brian, what's up? What's up? What you saying here? Great to see you, Mike. Thank you. Thank you. So today's an interesting subject. A little different than business, but I'm going to tell you that it definitely affects business a lot. We got a lot of things cranking around here lately in the gold medal world. So I'm going to share some of that insight. Wayno, what's up? Good, yeah. Hey, can you guys let me finish this up? I'll be on till 12, and then I'll be done, and then you guys can come back in.
Okay.
Yeah, this way you don't have to be worried. That toilet in the back is still, it's running.
Ouch. Okay.
It's like keeps doing its thing. So, but okay. not the way it should be. So you might have to check it out. Okay.
Okay.
All right, everybody. So let's get ready to dig into some content today, what we're talking about. So I'm in the gold medal headquarters here. Make sure when you jump in, you give me a big old boom or something, or I don't know, hit a smile face or a thumbs up, thumbs down. I don't care what it is, but let me know that you hear me. And I'm in the headquarters today. Second headquarters, if you're in East Brunswick at all, second headquarters, another 10,000 square feet. I can taste it. How close we are to getting it done. I only own the damn building for like a year and 2 months to get it done. So it's been a really good building to fix trucks in, but we have not been using it. So that's just annoying as hell to have a 10,000 square foot building that you spent a lot of money on and you're not in it. But it is beautiful looking. We got decked out, Brother Tony, all LED lighting and glass, and it's all fancy. So if any of you guys ever want to stop by and say hello, let me know. We will be in there. We're shooting for about 3 weeks. We'll be locked and loaded, and then we'll be running our service company out of here. We'll be running our install division out of there. And the target's well over 30 million this year. So with that being said, also anybody in the world, if you know anybody who's looking for an amazing career, customer service, plumbing, heating, cooling, electric, drain cleaning, any technical guys out there. We're pushing against 200 plus employees now. We need more great team. We bought my business partner, Rob. If you don't know him, he's bought like 3 more trucks again. We got brand new sprinters and stuff. Guys, I'm going to be in here for probably 30 minutes. You guys are just looking for a place to sit, right? Yeah, that's my life. That's my life. So there's like not even a place. What's up, Linda? There's not even a place to sit in the damn building, which is probably one of the reasons why we have to have a second building. And we're already looking for a third building now, because I could already see we're going to need another probably 20,000 square foot. So if anybody's in this area and also knows any great building in the little gold medal compound area here that's up for sale or something, I am looking for another 20,000 square feet. So let me know. Now look, I have a subject, but you're welcome to hit me up with any questions in the CEO Warrior world. This is the CEO Warrior Facebook page and CEO Warrior Empire here that we're talking about, which I consider the #1 resource for changing more business owners' lives than any place on the planet. Now I will tell you, if you're looking to sing Kumbaya and be hugged by me, you probably should go to maybe some action coach person or somebody who just wants to take your money and tell you really beautiful thoughts. That's not me, okay? I'm going to tell you the thoughts that I think you need to hear, and I'm going to give you the thoughts that are going to help you move forward. So if you're looking for rainbows and butterflies for me, that's not me. I'm looking to tell you, like, get off your ass and make change, and you'll get massive results, just like I got massive results. Now, I'm going to give all of you on here right now a little bit of insight on some things we're doing. Not only are we using this for this, I mean, we're using this type of platform to coach our employees all over the state of New Jersey. I also use this to work with, some of the top companies in the planet. Tonight at 5 o'clock, I'll be working with somebody in New Zealand, and we have people in Australia and Canada and all over the place. So I just want to tell you, and I'm all about value, right? I just want to make sure you take some golden nugget away. How many things do you need to take away to change the game for you? You need a half of idea, right? You need a half of idea implemented and executed on, and that will make you more money and wealth and market domination and everything else out there. All right? So as you log in, do me a favor. Let me know who you are, where you're at in the world. You're welcome to ask questions. You could ask me life, business, anything questions. I am going to talk about the subject that I mapped out today. I think is a subject that, I've always paid attention to on many levels, and I think you should pay attention to. There's this thing about power a lot of people talk about. A lot of people on Facebook talk about power. But the thing about power is really this health, right? And yeah, I don't know if I'm what you would call a health nut, or I don't think I'm one of those people, but I will tell you I'm health conscious, right? As I'm hitting 46, and I don't know the age of all of you, I will tell you that you're going to pay for your health now, or you're going to pay for it later, right? So a lot of people are like, I don't believe, Mike, in that organic food stuff. And I'm like, hey, don't believe in it. But, at the end, me and you are going to probably have a conversation 20, 30, 40, 50 years from now. And I hope your decision is correct to not worry about some of the things that you're doing and not doing, So I do want to talk about health and, what is health? What's the biggest problem? You might find this a little interesting, like Mike, I came on here because I wanted to know about business. And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to tell you something. I've learned business is pretty damn easy. It really is. I mean, to make millions of dollars is really pretty easy. If you know the success formula to do it, if you know the success formula to make the millions, holy mackerel, things popping up on my phone there. If you know the success formula to do it, guys and gals, it's easy to make millions and millions of dollars. It really is. Success leaves clues, and the clues are all over the damn place. But I'm going to tell you something. If you don't have physical power, strength, endurance, right? You don't have that type of stuff, and you don't have clarity of the mind and constant stress and constant, mind punching yourself, it gets a lot harder, to get there. And last week, we're hitting what we call kind of the core five, right? We're hitting some really big things here. But I'm going to tell you something. When you take on, I'm going to tell you some big decisions I made that I think are great for everybody. And then when you get off here, Kevin and Brian, you might consider it and just try it on. That's all I ask. I am not your guru, mentor, coach, consultant that says, do this and this is the only way. I'm just going to say, consider trying it on a little bit, and let's see if you can maybe get, a power boost so that you get clarity and you could go out there and do whatever you want. I mean, the fact is, the only reason you're not where you want is really by choice. I mean, it sucks to eat that medicine, doesn't it? I mean, isn't it horrible to just swallow that medicine? It's like, Mike, you know what? Screw you. You're wrong. I'm here because people are cheap. I'm like, no, you're probably cheap first, and you attract cheap-ass people. No, Mike, you don't get it. I'm here because I hire employees, and they suck. And I'm like, well, no, you probably suck, so you hire sucky employees, right? You can imagine I figured out something hitting 200-plus employees, and I have employees here 13-plus years, 8 years, 10 years, and everywhere in between. You got to imagine that if you have struggles with that, you have to kind of look in the mirror, right? You got to look in the mirror. So as we're talking about the health thing, I want to give you some things that I think change the game. And I don't want you to answer how to get it done, how to do it. I'm going to share some of those things. I want you really to ask yourself, like, what do I need to do? And then when I do it, not how to do it. So many people get stuck in that bracket of how. They're like, well, I know what I want to do, and I know the outcome I want, but I don't know how to do it, right? And I'm going to tell you the how's all over the place telling you. So let's go through some health things that I think has helped me get focus, discipline, consistency to things. And as much as a lot of you think, I have no time, and my brother, I don't know if he's still on here or not, I will tell you that for me, like, I'm doing martial arts now over 31 years. Now, I'm not one of these people that did it when he was 15 and I'm telling 31 years of stories. Oh, yeah, I used to do martial arts. No, I'm talking about 31 years of consistency, training, teaching, martial arts. So what I'm going to tell you, no matter what you do for physical fitness, you have to do it. As much as you don't think there's time, you're like, I'm going in crawl spaces and I'm up and down steps and I'm eating insulation and addicts. Like, look, I get it. I've done everything you're telling me that you do or have done, I've done it. I've smelled the cat piss. I've eaten the insulation. We did swimming pools. My brother knows we did swimming pools with a pickaxe, 100 foot, 20 inches down. And I used to consider it exercise. Now, I think it might have been foolish because there's a sense of efficiency. We did need to get a trencher eventually. But I will tell you something, that pickaxe, boy, I was never stronger in my life than swinging that thing and pushing that dirt back in that trench, And the only reason your body and stuff starts to hold you back, and you're like, I can't do that. Like, if I had to, I go pick that pickaxe up. Because look, I was swinging a pickaxe and I still sit there and I still swing a sword thousands of times for conditioning. So what I would tell you, all of you, business owners, managers, whatever the hell you do need to take this health thing serious. And you got to have some kind of physical. Now, I believe everybody has a combat mind. Why? You have combat every day. You have combat with people on the highway. You have combat with confrontations. There's combat that's happening. A lot of people think combat, it's UFC and it's duking. No, there's always a negotiation or an altercation of some kind that's happening in life. And when you're studying the martial arts or you choose to do CrossFit or anything like that, you could think clearer. Especially men out there. Men, I'm going to talk to you right now. Like, we got to burn some of that testosterone sometimes, right? Because we could get inside our head and it's just like, where you're just like, no, red meat only cuts it so much when you're eating it. So one, get in the physical side of things. If you don't have enough time, I say get up an hour earlier, go to bed an hour later. This whole thing, you need 7-8 hours of sleep and stuff. I don't know if it's true or not. You need the amount of sleep you need to function as a top performance individual. Number 2, I'm going to tell you something. There's 3 things that are really important today. All right, the air you breathe. If you live in a house, or I don't care where you live, you better have you better make sure you're breathing good air in there. That's so important. Number 2, the water you drink. I mean, don't be foolish that this crap in a bottle's good. You have to make sure you are fueling your body with octane that's going to make a difference. And then number 3, the food you eat, right? I mean, chicken wings are good. I don't do gluten no more, which I would challenge any one of you. And how fast can you make a decision, Brian? How fast you could just say today. Now look, I'm old school Italian, so nobody loves dipping more bread and, dipping more bread in the pasta and the linguine and clam sauce than me. I just choose to live forever, so I don't do the gluten, by choice. Was it easy? No. What's the reward? The reward is I run at optimum level every day. I mean, between gold medal, between, CEO warrior, between investments, you're talking about, over $50 million in wealth and business a year. You don't do that dragging and hemming and hawing and stuff. You do that by becoming comfortable, everybody, with the comfortable. Yeah, I don't go out there and say, oh, I'm a million multi-millionaire. But the reality is, I'm only in that position for a reason. I run at full speed and I do the stuff other people don't want to do. They don't want to not eat things. They do not want to, they want the comfortable. I'm going to tell you, challenge yourself today to do that. What got you to where you're at in your business, in your career, in your health, in your relationship, okay? What got you to where you're at will not get you to where you want to go. I mean, that's just reality about it, everybody. And if you don't change the way you are, who you are, how you do things, you're going to get the same damn result. And a lot of us today, I have tons of friends, they don't like the result they're getting. They don't like the result they're getting. They don't want to invest. If this makes sense, like, God, give me like a smile face or a heart, or like push some damn button on this thing to let me know you hear what I'm talking about here. Let me know you hear me. Look, I even have my mother just got on. Hey, Mom, love you. Because this is important stuff to pay attention to. So one, you got to do the physical fitness. As you get older, instead of letting it pull down, let it pull up. Be strong. Now look, I don't go to the gym every day. I'm not one of those. I do what it takes to make sure I feel powerful, feel strong. And as a leader, people don't want to follow an overweight, sloppy, lazy ass leader. People like, Mike, why? How do you recruit? How do you get so many amazing employees to work for you? Because I'm a powerful person. And I influence people, and I motivate people, and I stand in front and say, follow me. I will punch the door down and bring you all with me. And you can't do that if you're not physically fit and you're not eating right. Now look, I want to give you a resource. If any of you are interested, I could even give you a special code to save you money, okay? It's called Inside Tracker. Inside Tracker is a place you can go. They'll come right to your house. They'll draw your blood, which I got to tell some of you a story. My last blood was not, they did a good job. It was weird what happened to me. I might tell you that story. If some of you say, tell me the story, I'll tell you the story. But they'll come to your house, take your blood, and they'll do a testing, and they'll tell you, look, here's what's going on. Now you got to imagine, you're built of water and blood, right? Those things are fueling your organs. And some of you are just like, well, I got up this morning, I guess I'm good. No, you may be good, you may not be optimal, right? You may be good, you may not be optimal. And you have to be optimal to get optimal results. Okay, so you got to test your blood. You got to consider kicking the gluten. I'm just telling you, it sucks at first, but yeah, and there's going to be a day, a big ass warm piece of pizza is going to be in front of you. And we make the old school pizza. You remember the old school pizza you used to make? I had it last night with my beautiful wife. The old school pizza is you used to take white bread, right? Throw a little mozzarella on that thing. But I'm dairy free now. You're like, you're a freak, dude. You're going to die. No, I'm going to live forever. I'm going to live forever. I understand it's hard, but I'm not foolish enough to not look at the study. So yeah, I got to do the custom old school pizza with goat cheese on it and stuff and sauce. What's up, Jason Cummins? Couple warriors in the house here. So you got to, and you got to understand, not making these tough decisions of health to improve yourself. It will affect your family. You will hurt somebody someday if you don't take it serious. And people tell me, Mike, what's the number one most important thing? Like if you were to tell me something that gave you the greatest level of success, the number one thing, here's what I'm going to tell you. Martial arts and training and doing things that others wouldn't do is the number one key. Is there a magic pill? No. There's a lot of pieces that make a magic pill. There's a lot of little pieces that make it. I'm going to tell you, health, since it's our subject, why I cough on, because I didn't bring my damn water out here, my lemon water. Why I'm coughing on here, you're like, dude, are you really that healthy? You're like coughing and stuff. So part of the health thing, I want you to know, it's a mindset game too, right? It's a mindset to say, I'm ready to go there. Now, here's the deal. I could tell all of you, okay, do you want the next level success? Do you want to be debt-free? Look, I've been debt and mortgage-free since I'm 28 years old. I'm 46 now. I'm going to be 47. I don't tell it to brag to you. I just tell you I'm giving you a piece. And people tell me, I want what you have, Mike. And I'm like, okay, you do? I'll show you how to get there. Are you willing to do what I did? Oh, well, I don't know about that. You know, 5 o'clock, I want to be done. I'm never going to work on the weekend. I'm never going to, I'm not going to invest them. You want me to spend money to learn? Mike, I'm not going to do that. So I'm like, no, because you don't want it enough. You don't want it enough. Because when people want it enough, I'll say, will you do what it takes? And if they say yes, okay, let me tell you what it's going to take. You got to be a healthy machine. Now, look, I'm not a doctor. My disclaimer, I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm not all of those things. So you got to take this for what it's worth. But I will tell you, I'm a successful person because I made decisions, and I'm here today at 12 o'clock or 11:52 for you, sharing these insights in hopes that you'll take this insight, take some of this, and just take massive action on one of the things. Now, look, most of you, if I said to you, what's the most important thing to you in life? Type it out right now. Type it in. Go like, this is the most important thing to me in life. I'm going to wait for it. What is the most important thing to you in life? It's so funny because sometimes there's a delay. Like you never know if anybody hears you or not. All right, family. Right, Mom. Mom's nailed it. Family. Well, if family is the most important thing, and most people say they would die for them, why don't you live for them? Why don't you make the tough health decisions that it takes to live for them? If you would die for them. And most people in the world say, if I said, what would you do for your family? Die for them. Okay, well, here's what I want to do. I want to flip it on you. I want to give you the other side of things. Will you do what it takes to live for them? Will you do that? Will you make those tough decisions, right? What you eat, how you exercise, how you think. I mean, one of the biggest illnesses on the planet today, the biggest thing that is killing people today, it's not cancer, it's not food, it's not water, it's mindset. The stories they tell in their head, the punishment they tell themselves, what they're worth and not worth, and all this stuff, and I can't do it, and I'm a failure, and it's those things. That's the biggest disease on the planet, is how most of us think and how we beat ourselves up. When I could just tell you could just solve that today. Just make a decision, since today is health, and I don't know, next week we'll do business or something. I'm just telling you, when you become a powerful person on the inside, powerful mind, powerful body, powerful spirit, growing a business, making money becomes easy. You can't do it because you're so jacked up sometimes on Tylenol and chicken wings, right? We'll dose it with a little bit of alcohol. We'll sedate it. Maybe we'll smoke a little drugs or something, or we'll smoke cigarettes, or we'll puff on some tasty mist or something, right? And we just sedate things and cloud things. I'm just telling you, if you want to be a powerful, peak performing human for yourself, not because you're going to go to the Super Bowl, because this is what your family deserves, your community, your employees, your company, your customers. They deserve the very best you. So I'm wondering how many of you, and here's the deal. Let me help you before you go understand why people fail, why they set health goals and New Year's resolutions and they fail. Because they don't have accountability to somebody. They don't have enough accountability. And I'm looking, and this is a boring ass wall that I'm showing you. It is like a really boring wall. So I'll show you the room, but the room is, well, actually, we're doing a hiring thing tonight. So I have a whole bunch of people coming here at 3 o'clock for me to have a conversation with. But let me just show you. I'm in the war room. It is all like crazy right now. It's still crazy. What's up, David? It's still crazy, David, from the fast track. They just started disconnecting the electrical cords and stuff and taking things apart and stuff in here. But I want to tell you something. Make a commitment to someone else. Make a public commitment. Go on Facebook and go, everybody, I will do this. Or you could come kick my car in. Now, my brother Tony may not do that because he got a badass car. But I'll tell you what, if I said to him, you want to go to the next level? Yes. You're going to do these things? Yeah. Okay, if you don't do it, you give me permission. I'm going to bring my big-ass battle axe, and I'm going to come and visit your decked-out Audi with all the fancy tires and shit, and I'm just going to... I'm going to battle axe that shit apart. He's like, no way in hell. It's done. I'm going to do it. You see, that's how it works. That's how it works. You got to have that leverage, and you need someone strong enough to hold you to that leverage. That's why guys like David and Jason and people in my warrior group, why they come and train with me, why they're with me, because look, I don't want to hear no excuse. Look, here's what I want to hear. Like, you're giving me permission that if you come to me and you're in your own way, like I will choke you out to move you forward with love and caring, guys, not with hate and anger. When I say I'm going to punch you in the face, I'm going to love you while I do it. I'm going to care for you while I do it because I know you will get in your own damn way. You'll get in your own way. And when you have somebody strong enough that says, come on with me, get out of your way, you will create greatness. Everybody on this, everybody is meant for a portion of greatness. Just very few want to step into it. Very few want to step into it. In today's talk, health is about you stepping into it. Now look, I get a resource. If you go to CEOwarrior.com, this is a gift to you guys, /SOBM free chapter. It's in my book there. Get it. It's for free. There is no excuse. And if you're on this and you can't afford internet to go to that CEO Warrior SOBM free chapter, damn, send me a message. I'll mail you a free book. What's up, Brian Williams? I mail out books to people every day for free. Thousands and thousands of dollars of books I send out. You know why? Because I'm committed to changing the planet. I'm just wondering, are you committed to changing your planet? Which starts out in your home, in your family, in your health, in your body. Some of you need to hear this. Some of you maybe not. Some of us are just delusional as hell. We think, I woke up today. Hopefully I'll live today. Not me. 125 years plus. You will see me. As a matter of fact, probably by then, I'll just think the thought and it will appear in your mind. But you know, I'm going to be here forever as long as I can drive and do those things so I could keep changing lives. And that's what I want you to know. Everybody, every one of you here has somebody you care about, has somebody you're responsible for, somebody you would die for. Here's what I want you to take this last message before we go today. This very last message. And I want you to think about this today in your mind as you go to lunch, some of you, wherever you're at in the world. It's sushi day for me. I'm going to go eat sushi with the directors. We're going to have a good conversation. I want you to leave with this. If you would die for all those people, I just want you to live for them. Make the tough decisions to get out of your own way, because every time you don't do that, you're letting them down if you know it or not. You're letting them down. That's why I lead by example for my family. I lead by example for my culture. I lead by example for people who work with me. Some people in the highest level program, the Warrior Circle. I lead because I know if I lead powerful as an example, people will follow and then their lives will change. They'll live longer. Their businesses always grow. Look at very successful people. They're very rarely unhealthy, dying. The wealthy of the wealthiest normally pay attention to the health of the body, the health of the mind, and the health of the spirit. Boom. I wish you all an amazing weekend. Thanks for coming. If you're watching it now or you're watching later, do me a favor. Don't make this a waste of your time. Please don't make this a waste of your time. Make a decision today. Change. And if I could help and serve any of you at all, you can hit me up on CEOwarrior.com. You can find me on social media. Most of you ended up here through social media. You can private message me. If you're in a rut, you're stuck in your own way, Be honored to serve you any way I can. Boom. Have an amazing weekend.